everyone, my name is Courtney, and tonight I'm going to teach you how to make some Italian appetizers. First, I'm going to start with an Italian tomato bruschetta, then I'm going to move on to an artichoke cheese braid, and last I'm going to make Capese Nibbles. So let's get started. The ingredients that you're going to need for the tomato bruschetta are 1 loaf of crusty bread, 14 inches long, cut into 1/2 inch slices. The topping of the bread consists of 6 medium tomatoes chopped, 2 cloves of garlic grated, 1/4 basil leaves chopped, 1/4 a cup of Parmesan cheese grated. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. Okay, let's get started. The first thing you want to do is heat your oven to 450 degrees. While that's warming up, we're going to go ahead and start our bruschetta mix. So you're going to want to take your tomatoes and add them to the bowl. You're also going to add in your onions, garlic, and your Parmesan cheese. You're going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. And then about 1/2 teaspoon of salt and pepper. And just guesstimate that. Now you're going to mix everything up until everything is covered. Now what you want to do is you're going to take your little pieces of bread and add the mixture on top. Make sure you get all the goodies in there, like that. And then you're going to add it to your cookie sheet. Now once your cookie sheet is completely full, you're going to want to put it in the oven for 6 to 8 minutes until everything looks a little bit golden brown. And then you're going to take them out and they'll be ready to serve. While our bruschetta is baking, I'm going to go on to the next dish, which is called the artichoke cheese braids. These are really good and really easy to make. What you're going to need for this recipe is 1 can of Pillsbury crescent rolls. I use Pillsbury because it's my favorite. You're going to need a 14-ounce can of artichoke hearts. These particular ones I dried with paper towel and chopped up into fine little pieces like this. If you don't dry them properly, they'll make your dough really soggy, so that's a very important element. You're going to need 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan cheese and then 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. In addition, you're going to want 2 ounces of pimento. This is great because it gives the dish a little bit of color. And on the top, once we make the actual dish, we're going to braise it with 1 egg and then some additional Parmesan cheese. You can use as much as you like. Okay, the first thing you want to do is open up your crescent rolls and spread them out on your cookie sheets. Now this has 4 particular rolls in 1 braid, so as you can see on the sheet. Now what you're going to do is kind of use your fingers and squish the pieces together like that, so it creates a nice little piece of dough. And then you're going to go ahead and take a knife and make slits up the side, just like this. Now what this is going to do is create a braid. So I'm going to add the kind of artichoke heart, the Parmesan cheese, and the mayonnaise. So once your mixture is ready to go, I'm going to go ahead and come over like this and add it to the center of the braid. Now, remember those pimentos I had earlier? I'm just going to take those and add a couple across the top. And 1, it gives it some color, but 2, it also gives it a nice little kick. You don't have to use these, but I think it looks really nice. So once those are on there, you're going to go ahead and you're going to start to braid it up like this, so that it creates a nice little artichoke braid. And then to add that, or to create, I should say, that golden crust, we're going to take our braise and just go along the top like this. And doing this is going to make it nice and crispy along the top. Okay, I went ahead and finished our other artichoke cheese braid, so they're both done right here. I'm going to go ahead and put it into a 350-degree oven for 13 to 18 minutes. So those are going to go into this, and I believe our bruschetta is ready to come out. Yep. delicious. Okay, while those are cooling, I'm gonna go ahead and create our next dish, which are called the Capese Nibbles. While our bruschetta is cooling and our artichoke hearts are cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to make our last dish, which are the Capese Nibbles. This by far is the easiest dish to make, but I think it's the most impressive. So what you'll need for this dish are some baby cherry tomatoes, some basil, which I've already gone ahead and I've cut the leaves in half, and then you'll need some buffalo mozzarella balls, some salt, some pepper, and some oil. So what I'm going to do is pour a tablespoon of oil into each of the bowls. And I'm going to add some salt and some pepper. Now you're going to take all of your cherry tomatoes and you're going to throw them in. And the point of this is that you want them to soak up the oil and the salt and pepper. And you're going to do the same thing with your mozzarella. Good. You're going to go ahead and you're going to take a toothpick and you're going to jam it through tomato. You're going to put a basil leaf and then you're going to put one of the little mozzarella. So I'm going to go ahead and continue doing this until our artichoke heart braids finish cooking, and then I'm going to come back and show you what everything looks like all together. Now that our artichoke braids are complete, that finishes our meal. I hope you guys have enjoyed learning how to make some fun Italian appetizers. I know I've enjoyed teaching you. As Julia Childs would say, bon appetit, and I'm going to eat. Bye!